Hey everyone, welcome back to Geotech Solution channel. If you're learning C programming, you probably heard of variables. What are they? Stick around. By the end of this video, you'll learn how to declare, initialize, and use variables like a pro. Let's get started. A variable is like a storage location, a name and type. Think of it this way. A variable is like a record box whereby you can store your data and then retrieve it at any time you want. So let's look at data types in C programming. So in C programming, we have different data types. And one, we have int, which stores whole numbers. And then we have float and double. So float and double, both of them store decimal points. But the main difference is for float, it stores fewer decimal points up to around 8 decimal places. But as for double, it stores many decimal places, or almost double of what a float can store. So if you have fewer decimal places, you use float. If you have more decimal places, you store double. The disadvantage is you storing storing it as a float when it has many. So that means float is going to lose some decimal places once it exceeds its size. We have char, which stores a single character, and this is mainly used in strings, as we shall see. And then we have void that stores no value. So those are some of the different data types that we shall be using in C programming. So let us look at declaring and initializing variables. So the syntax is you declare the data type, the variable name, and then you assign it a value. For example, in this code, I declared my variable of integer type, and then I gave it a name of age and assigned it a value of 25. I declared my other variable of float data type, gave it a name of temperature and assigned it a value of 3.5. I then declared a variable of a data type char, gave it a name of grade, then assigned it a value of A. An important thing to note here is whenever you're dealing with characters, you put them in quotation marks. So that's how you declare and initialize variables. So let's write a quick program together, see this in action. So I hope by now you're already familiar with this kind of structure, and remember in the previous video we discussed that we shall be writing the body of our code inside the main function. So let me start straight away. I will declare my variable of integer type and I will give it a name age. I assign it 20 terminate. I declare another variable of float type. I call it weight. I assign it to maybe 40.55. Terminate, and then I declare another variable of character type. I call it grade. I assign it a value of A. Remember we said for characters we have to put them in quotation marks. I terminate. Then if I want to see my variables, I can print them out. I'll come and say printf. I open quotes, then I say age. I say age. Then I want this age to retrieve the variable, so I will use percentage d. Percentage d is used for integer, and then I want it to print in a new line, say slash n. So I give reference, so my variable, that's where I reference it here. Terminate, say print f weight, I will say percentage f for float, but then you will realize my float now has 2 decimal places, so I will say 0.2 f. So that means it will only print up to 2 decimal places. Then I say this is weight, I terminate, I say print f bread, and this is percentage c for character, percentage c for character, and this is going to be grade. So I also want this to print on a new line. I add the slash n, and I also want this to print on a new line. I put slash s backslash n, I terminate. And yes, our program should be good to go. Let's execute and see whether we get an output. Say compile and run. Let's compile and run. It should give us an output. Yes, so yeah, so as you can see, it prints age 20, weight 45, grade 8. Yeah, so this was our expected output. So let's just have a recap of the code. So we declare our variables of age, weight, and grade, assign them respective values, and then we came printed them on the screen. Important to note is percentage d for integer, percentage f for float, percentage c for character. So thank you. I will see you in the next video, where we shall cover the scanf function and how to get user input from the screen.